As we said, a constructor is a special method that runs when we make a new object. Its job is to get the object ready to use. In this lecture, we'll talk about calling one constructor from another constructor using the this keyword. Hello guys, welcome back. As you know, a constructor's main job is to set up a new object. Sometimes we want different constructors to share setup code instead of copying it. That's where the this keyword helps. For example, say we have a player class with two constructors, one that takes a name and one that takes a name, age, and jersey number. See how we're typing the name twice. We can clean it up by linking one constructor to the other using constructor chaining. Now, when we make a new player with one argument, the first constructor runs and sets the name. But if we use 3 arguments, the second constructor takes over and sets the age and jersey number. But for the name, it links to the first constructor. As you can see, by connecting them, we don't repeat any code. Nice and clean. You should know that in C#, constructor chaining means a constructor calls another one in the same class. It helps us avoid copied code and share the setup logic while still giving options to make objects. The this keyword is important for chaining. When we use it, it runs another constructor in the same class and passes what it needs. The this statement has to be the first thing in the constructor. That way, the setup happens before anything else runs. Okay, let's look at constructor chaining using VS Code. First, consider this player class. If we make a player without passing anything, we'll get an error. So, let's add a constructor that doesn't take parameters. Now, in the main method, there are no errors, because we defined a parameterless constructor. Let's now chain the constructor with no parameters to the one that takes 3 values, and give each a default. Next, let's define a method to show the properties. Okay, let's call the displayData method. After that, run the application to see the default values we set earlier. Okay, good. It avoids copying code and shares the setup logic. Now, look at these two constructors. The name is repeated. Let's use this keyword to chain them instead. Also, the third constructor doesn't need to set name, since it comes from the second one. Okay, let's call the displayData method on the player3 object. As you can see, name still works even though we removed that line of code. Okay, done. See you soon.